Disclaimer, this is a topic that goes way deep into depth I'm diving into in this video. This video is not a breakdown of Athens gang politics. In this video, my plan is to take an overall look at BabyStayDown's life and legacy, commenting on what I feel could have led him into getting involved in street politics, and explaining how I feel BabyStayDown is one of the few new artists to transition out of a drill type sound into a very experimental, creative new lane. Artists like him, Prada Baby, and others like Dirtball are paving out their own lane and rising above it pretty heavily. Thanks. I hope you enjoy. BabyStayDown is a rising music star coming out of the Georgia underground music scene, who has taken the plug-and-be rap styles of his contemporaries and expanded it over a wide selection of unique and experimental instrumentals, leading BabyStayDown to slowly amass a die-hard audience who follows his every snippet and bumps his every album. This is the story of Athens' underground underdog, BabyStayDown. Born and raised in the town that is home to the Georgia Bulldogs, Athens, Georgia, a young BabyStayDown would have a pretty average, if not lower income childhood, him saying in later interviews that when he was growing up, he would still be surrounded by hood motherfuckers, whether it be gang-related people, drug dealers, or even just the neighborhood junkies. But at the same time, he was also around frat bros and college kids, given that UGA, the University of Georgia, splits the city of Athens right down the middle. While this would influence him pretty strongly early on, BabyStayDown seemingly stays out the way, and in turn, ducks any unnecessary problems or drama that is so common in his peers, especially in the adjacent drill scenes. Being the baby of his family, there is also a good chance that he was looked after pretty well, though as bro doesn't talk about his childhood too often, we don't really know this, so I'm really going off stereotypes. Whether because of his intelligence, or the fact that BabyStayDown could not be altogether gang-related, we do not know bro's specific street affiliations, like which block he claims. The only references I could find to him mentioning his gang relation being in the 2024 song Terrorist, where he claims RL and mentions the 5. BabyStayDown often mentions the 5, and the 5 most commonly refers to the 5-pointed star, a staple in blood symbology. Add this on to bro's first project, prominently featuring the number 5, and it's safe to assume that bro is blood of some type. While we don't know much about BabyStayDown's academic career, we do know that bro was originally a football player before he began to toy with rap, him saying in a later interview that that was his original dream. Sadly, the football path didn't quite scratch his artistic itch, and it wouldn't be long before music stole his entire attention fully. Speaking of, BabyStayDown's first foray into music would come out of pure boredom. Apparently, one day while he was sitting in his room, all alone, scrolling through social media, he came across people making raps, and he thought, I could probably do this too if I wanted to. He then went on to download BandLab, which is a free-to-use recording software, and he began to teach himself how to mix and master and rap as he experimented with dropping music. Him originally only going down the path because of positive feedback he received from people who were listening to him at the time. Originally, BabyStayDown's music took a way more drill-focused approach than his new music. That could be seen most clearly in his 2023 release, S5 Magang, where he'd come on the track borderline aggressive, it being wildly different than all the stuff he makes now by a long shot. I'd say it's more akin to baby drill crash out music, but with less screaming. This song would come out of his first ever album / tape, 2023's Chief YN5, which in turn would be a collection of decent to great drill type tracks, which makes sense as in 2023, Georgia was at the peak of new and upcoming drill waves. Around the same time, BabyStayDown would begin to buzz on apps like Thriller, with him using snippets and short-form content to drum up hype for his upcoming projects. That all accumulating into the 2024 release of the album Drugs, Sex, and Money. This album being BabyStayDown's first real foray into melodic styles that he would later blow up with. Bro still had the Atlanta drill sound, of course, but he transitioned from a more no-melody crash-out sound to a more Rack Baby style influenced melodic bass. Though BabyStayDown did do something interesting and unlike the others of his peer group by incorporating underground styles and flows over said drill beats. Specifically, he borrowed from Plug and B and the Lil Rage shit, and this would become more and more pronounced through his career. It would take until the release of his Genesis album for BabyStayDown to begin putting up music videos, with the July 9th, 2024 track G-Lock being his first ever post on his main YouTube channel. The instrumental for this track is heavenly, and the mix of that and BabyStayDown's unique and familiar flows and cadences, you have a recipe for the first track to break over 50,000 views with this one music video. This song reaching 96,000 views as of this recording. A little over a month later, on July 19th, 2024, BabyStayDown will release the track MIA. And with this release came BabyStayDown's break into underground Georgia conversation. Like the last track, the instrumental is heavenly and pretty calming while at the same time keeping the energy up through the drums. And as always, BabyStayDown was spaz on this track. This one track is sitting strong at 156,000 views, and it served to drive motherfucker to the plethora of albums he had already had out. The next month after this, BabyStayDown will yet again pass the 100k view mark with the track Over It. Bro is on a generational run, especially given how fast he was growing and how much his music was consistently evolving. Damn near every single track bro comes out with is beautiful. No diddy. And around the same time, bro's music videos were also becoming more conceptual, with him adding edits and hella crazy shit in the video, and him playing into more underground fan bases than the drill shit he began as. From this point, things would begin to slow down for a few months, at least view-wise, as BabyStayDown would drop 3 tracks that couldn't break 50,000 views each. Though this would almost directly lead to the track that would put me on personally to all of his music. That track being the January 24th, 2025 track, Oh Kill. The instrumental of this track is damn near hypnotic with how the sample and bass meshes together, and bro's new school flows and plug and beat cadences over it makes it dig into your mind and will have you humming it all fucking week. On me, trust me, it's happened every single time I listen to it. This track would also wind up being BabyStayDown's biggest track for a good old while, it getting upwards of 341,000 views at the time of this recording, it being his highest viewed solo track that I've personally seen. From here on, things will begin to average out view-wise, with bro consistently getting around 40,000 views a video, with notable exceptions like Pakistan, which in its own right would get around 77,000 views. Bro is for sure still on the come up, I can't lie. I hope he blows up big though. Around the same era as Pakistan, BabyStayDown would begin to branch out, doing more collaborations and interviews. Collaborations with artists like B6, Prada Bag Shorty, and even producers like Atlanta Goat, Harriot. Bro even went on to go and perform with artists like Dirtball and a few other underground drill stars. It's safe to say that he's been accepted by most of the industry. While his viewer count might not be as high on average as most people I cover on this channel, it's safe to say that BabyStayDown can only go up as bro consistently releases new music, including everything from albums, singles, and hell, bro even occasionally surprise drops EPs. If you're a fan of BabyStayDown's music, you damn near will never want for music. You can get fat off that shit. Add all this onto the fact that bro is creatively insane, especially with his cover art direction and his experimental music choices. I've spoken about bro's pushing the plug and beat vocal styles, but if you want to look at the covers of his album Arts of War or even Born Anew, you can see someone who takes genuine pride in the art that he's making. Art of War cover being my personal favorite album cover out of Georgia, period. Sadly, it's not my favorite of his albums though. BabyStayDown's consistent quality and his ability to push it artistically could usher in a whole new wave and genre of music if luck strikes it. As of right now, all we can do as fans is enjoy the feast of music he supplies us with and hope that bro will keep collaborating and keep growing as an artist. Lord knows mainstream needs some more creative motherfuckers, especially from the underground. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment who y'all trying to see next, and subscribe with the bell to be notified of all my future uploads. I'll be doing a live stream the night this video comes out at 8 p.m. for my 2,000 subscriber special. If y'all want anything y'all want to ask me, pop out and ask. As always, I appreciate all y'all support, and I'm gonna let y'all vote on next week's video in the post section of my YouTube channel. With all that out the way, peace out. Yeah.
Fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part.